Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. This is my Padres zone. You feel me? And we gonna call this one the Surreal Land.
Cool in the building, y'all. Yes, sir.
Already, man. We forever winning, never sinning. You know how we doing it, man. Today we gonna get right into it, man, because I've been giving thanks to the brother ISO Speed because it's just amazing to me. A simple dude that just came from playing basketball, 2K, 2K, not no real, just 2K, and rising himself up, man, and not just rising himself up in the streaming world, but also physically. He letting people know, man, it's the reason why he's called Speed. You feel me? And I respect that. You feel me? Like, don't just be running around here having a name if you can't back it up. You dig? So. But man, Joe Rogan, he hit the Joe Rogan podcast. He wasn't there, but they gave mention of him, man. So let's watch this clip, man. Let's see what they're going to talk about. ISO Speed, you feel me? Put some respect on his name. You dig? I'm finna hop into the clip, see what the clip say. See how the clip do. You could mute if you want to, but you don't have to because I don't hear nothing, man. You hear me?
Good job at that.
Man, he got drilled out of his.
I show Speed did a good job at that.
Man, he got drilled out of his boots.
He took the famous streamer, internet guy. He took what's called a bump from hell. He got speared at was that the Rumble?
Yeah.
He was. Yeah,
that guy, he does some wild shit.
He does.
He got in the cage with Dan, the Hangman Hooker.
Yeah.
Like, nobody in here can beat me in boxing. Nobody can beat me here in boxing. Damn, fight me.
And he's game for anything.
Yeah.
He has like kinesthetic awareness. Like he's obviously an athlete.
Yeah.
And he's brave. Like, look at this shit.
Yeah.
Watch this mother just leave screen. See ya. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You can't fake that.
Oh my god.
But like, you also have to. The reason that looks so good, a lot of that is because of Braun, but also a lot of that is because of ISO Speed. He committed to the fall and really tried to fall with snap and with quickness. Like he's good, man. He really is good. And like you said, like I've seen a lot of the other stuff he does. He does well. He'll get in there and mess around. You know?
Oh yeah. Well, he really sparred with Dan Hooker. Dan beat the shit out of him, but he hung in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
crazy enough to try. You know.
It's also interesting. These YouTube guys, they're just becoming famous, and there was no avenue for them before. You know, they would have had to have been cast in a TV show or become something else.
Limited spots.
Yeah, and now they're doing it completely on their own and becoming huge. I mean, he's got like 50 million Instagram followers or something crazy.
And a bunch of content and a bunch of revenue to match that. And like...
And always working. He's always doing something. Puts himself out there.
Those guys hustle.
Yeah.
It's all the content creators out there. People don't understand the hours that they may end up getting some financial reward, but when you break it down to hourly wage, they're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Nobody ever thought that was going to be a thing.
I just think it's because we get so used to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We get so used to consuming in a certain way. When something is new for us, it's like, man, I don't know if that's going to take off. But there are young people who are experiencing everything at the same time, and like, no, this is cooler.
Right.
It's way easier to do this.
Also, he's really young, and when you start young, there's not a lot of expectations on you.
No.
You can kind of just do whatever you want, and if it works, great.
Young and courageous, too.
Yeah.
Like, just go for it.
Yeah. Let's speak on it, right? So, I agree with the terminology of them, saying being young and courageous. And excuse the coughing. It's a wintry season. Gotta get over this cold. But yeah, man, I appreciate them speaking about being young. Because we gotta stay in a young mind at certain times, because sometimes we realize that for us to take it a true adventure, we have to just go ahead and be young-minded and accept the adventure, instead of always thinking about what can happen, what's the downfall of being too smart about an adventure. And just go out there and take a leap, man, because the thing about life is nobody know what the future really holds. Nobody knows exactly how it's going to map out. You feel me? Even you don't know. You might have understanding, you might have a hypotenuse based off of educated guessing, but that don't mean that you know exactly what's going to take place. And that's the blessing of great people. They just go, they just have fun, they see fun in it, and they go. No matter how hard the work is, they focus on the fun of it. Because it might take a lot of things to stream. As you see ISO Speed when he goes around the world, like the IRL streaming is not easy. It's not easy. He has to walk around with a, certain things to keep the internet, look at the bit rate all the time, constantly watching chat. There's a lot of things that take place with it, but it's fun to him. So he keeps up going with it. You feel me? Let's get back into the clip though. Yeah.
Yeah. It's also a great example for other people that are thinking like, I'm kind of entertaining. I just don't have an avenue. Let me just start making videos.
You got a phone.
Yeah.
You got a chance.
Isn't that crazy? That's all you have to do is have a phone. It's nuts. You see the videos where he was sprinting with Ashton Forbes? You know, that super jacked guy that does that morning routine that everybody made fun of? Because he has this like morning routine where he dunks his face in water and then someone hands him his gold watch and he puts it on. It's like really kind of silly.
Yeah.
And he had a whole series of races with him because he couldn't believe that this YouTuber guy could beat him. Because he's like this fucking super jacked, ripped guy who a lot of his online content is him running. And he just looks like a force of nature. And IShowSpeed beat him like 3 times in these races, but he didn't want to believe that he lost, so he wanted to do it again. Let's do it again. And IShowSpeed talking shit to him. They did it again. So see if you can find it. It's very funny. It's very funny because when you look at the guy, you're like, oh, this guy looks like he can run like a horse.
He sprinted an actual Olympic sprinter. I mean, he started fucking around a little bit, but he held his own.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right
he was like right there with an Olympic sprinter. That's nuts.
He won the gold. The guy that was great.
Really? He's like right next to him. That's crazy. Like, and he's not even fucking training like that guy is. Imagine if he was. Like, that fucking guy, if he wanted to, like, fully invest himself into sprinting, he's only what?
20 years old.
That's wild.
Wow, really?
Imagine if that kid fully invested in that and then became an Olympic gold medalist as well.
That's where my mind goes as well.
It seems like he can.
But also, why?
Why not? Because it'll make his streams even bigger.
Will it?
I don't know. I mean,
Or will sprinting against a gold medalist, getting in the cage with a fighter, getting in the ring with a champion, going to that guy's house and besting him in his own thing, like, he should keep doing that. He shouldn't go into one. The lane he's in, I think he's doing pretty well.
right. It's almost better losing to the fastest man alive by that much.
Or like, so I can tell by watching that, I love potential, and you see that, you're like, oh my god, potential.
Right.
This guy could win it all.
Find a video of him sprinting against that Ashton guy because it's
But like,
wild to see.
for what? This guy's got the world by the nuts.
Right.
He should do what he's doing. Exactly what
I
he's
only
doing.
know him from that appearance at the Royal Rumble. Like, he got booked on the Rumble because he has a big following. I'm watching the Rumble. I go, who's this IShowSpeed guy? And I go, wow, that kid took a hell of a bump. So
Now
I
look
know
at
him
this
from...
Ashton Forbes guy. Now look at the way this guy's built.
Oh my!
He's talking shit while he's running.
Oh
And
man!
he fell. He's yelling.
40
He's
million
slow
people.
as
Is that
fuck.
right? The number of views
Oh,
in the
yeah.
corner. 40 million.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Oh man! Look at that.
Wow. Yeah, they raced a bunch of times.
IShowSpeed call him a fraud. You gonna mute up if you want to say something, bro. If not, we gonna go to the next clip. But IShowSpeed call him a fraud. Because he can't beat him, man. He said you slow as fuck. Hey, that's so, man. That's so, bro. Now we gonna keep on rocking it, Dan. We gonna keep on rocking it, man. Because speaking in the terms of frauds, right? A lot of time, a lot of information is hidden from us and kept away from us, right? And it's important that we idolize it, not idolize, but put a light on this information, right? We're not idolizing, not, you feel me? We're putting a light on this information because why? A lot of times they say many bad things about black people, saying that we're dumb, we're stupid, all these different things, right? That is completely not true at all. You see me? So we definitely, man, any chance we get, we gotta shed light on the brilliance of black people, right? So it's this podcast, man. You know how I go EYL, right? They was talking about the true father of AI was actually a black scientist. You see what I'm saying? They don't give the credit to it, and the people don't even understand that the woman who came up with the GPS system was a black woman as well. See, there's a lot of fraud work that takes place in certain, they call it capitalism, right? Because for those who have the bigger dollar, they then steal the ideas of people who invented these things and they put it on a mass stream and they make it to where it's something that they came up with, knowing that they never ever came up with it and anything like that. But they actually, certain times, they pay these people off to not talk about it, or they'll actually, commit harm to these people. You feel me? You go ahead, Akul. You can speak your mind, whatever you want to say, bro. But that's what I'm talking about, man. What you think about Ice on Street now, man? He's an athlete for real, man. He might be
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
an
yeah.
endorsement in a
That's
minute.
you can say that. You can see that's his first love.
Yeah,
You see, you can see that, and he's taking. I think that's another reason why people like watching him.
you sound a little muffled though, Akul. You sound a little muffled, but go ahead.
You hear me now?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, man. I think that's another reason why people like watching him because of how he be challenging different people around the world. You know what I'm saying? Plus challenging himself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yes.
And also how he just jump into different cultures and just embrace it and just basically going outside his little shell. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
His
And
comfort zone.
he pick up on things fast, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's why he really deserves the word speed as a name, speed, like because he pick up on shit fast, bro. Like if you watch him do them dances and stuff, like in his Africa stream, like you
Yeah,
can see
yeah,
him
when he was
learn.
doing it in front of that king.
Yeah, and he learning the shit like in real time, and you can see every second he's getting better and better. It's like, how do you know the next move? Like, you
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
And he's in sync with it, and it's like, bro, because he picking up on the groove of it, and he's understanding like it getting tapped in with it, man. And to be honest with you, it might be a gift that we don't know what that gift look like. You feel me? And that's amazing.
But also, like they say, streamers, they well, that's a 24-hour job, bro. And like they say, they work hard, bro. If you really
Yeah.
look at it, they work hard, bro. They work hard. They work hard just to come up with these different little skits and these different little things on a constant basis. And you out there, like you say, 24 hours a day, you basically be on the job.
Right. But that's what he said. He's like, when I'm not streaming, I'm coming up with ideas from what I'm gonna do. Especially at that level, like when you got a lot of money, like people
A
expecting
lot of
certain
followers. It
things.
ain't really about the money. It's all the followers, bro.
But yeah, the followers bring the money. You feel me? So it like, but you're right though. There are some people that have a lot of following and they don't really do nothing, but they really don't have the numbers he have. You see?
That nigga got 58, 59, 58 million the last time I checked.
Right.
If he had $1 for all he needs is $1 from everyone.
Right. And he getting more than $1 from them. So you feel me? And he got little endorsements and everything. We ain't gonna watch his pockets, but we know his pockets deep. His pockets
We
deep.
just seeing what's capabilities, what's capable of being a
Man.
streamer.
His pockets deep. He got Dick's endorsement. He got KFC endorsement. You feel me? And he get likes. He get he get donations on live stream.
Guess
all that, all that. And he just turned 21.
That's what I'm trying to say, though. Y'all new generation, y'all new cats. Boy, y'all got way more ways to make this money than we did growing up, bro.
Right, right, and shoot, and I was kind of part of the last of the Mohicans, so I kind of didn't get that experience they got though. But now we here. That's why we doing the podcast. We don't care. Like, comment, and subscribe. You feel me? Cause we gonna go on that ride too. And trust me, Padres, when GTA 6 come out, we will be playing it. You feel me?
Boy, that
Feel
shit
free to
finna
come over.
out, bro.
Man, nah, that
You
might
ain't hear the
coming out,
news
bro.
with that?
Nah, what happened, man? What
Man, they
happened?
say the place that does the GTA 6 thing, they say that
Yeah.
place burnt down, bro. The thing burnt down or something like
No,
that,
no,
bro.
no, no.
Yeah, bro.
No, let me see if
Bro,
I can find
boy,
something
y'all check
online.
it out, bro. Yeah, bro. They say
No,
they say the place that dudes they say it might not come out, or at least
no,
not on
man.
time or something like that, bro. They was saying the place, bro, the what they call it, Rockstar or something like that, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What? No way, man.
Oh man, they say it might be a major delay on that, bro.
What? Let me see. Burn down. Let me see if I can do it like that, man. That's crazy. GTA building burned down. Let me see. No way. No, I don't see nothing yet.
You don't see nothing?
No, it say no more. Hold
Oh,
on.
I see. I
14
see that
minutes
on
ago.
one thing.
Hold on, cool. I ain't saying you're wrong. Cause anything liable to happen, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You
It
feel
might
me?
be fake news or it might be real, bro. I don't know, but that was one of those things they was talking about on one little thing. They was saying delay about JT
Oh man.
Rockstar. They said the building nobody was inside or something like that, but it exploded. That's all they were saying.
Oh man. Let's see what they got, man. Let's see what they got, man. Cause I found a little something on it, man. I hope it ain't real. We gotta take a little intermission and see what's going on with this. Yeah. We just can't mention GTA 6. Yeah. It was put out 2 weeks
Oh,
ago. Let me see. A huge fire destroyed the building. Oh man, let me see, man. Let me see. We got the clip right here. Let's check out this clip right here. Let's see what we talking about. Hold on. Let's switch it over.
Another brand new video. In this video, I'm not clickbaiting. This is probably one of the craziest and probably one of the world's worst news we can go in here. Although I do believe, as of the update, everything is mostly okay in terms of the people there, etc. But right now, the news of today is that the Grand Theft Auto 6 team building has unironically literally exploded. You would think, just on just the extreme, I don't know, whatever thumbnail I'll go and make or whatever title this is going to be, you would think oh my god, this must be some weird GTA 5 stupid joke, stupid meme or something, someone gets in a tank or something, I don't know. No, in the real life, legitimate area, the people that are working on GTA 6 had to literally deal with an explosion in the building. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go talk about this. Subscribe if you guys are new. We have the Twitter and Twitch and our brand new second channel all linked down below, so support those on up if you guys
Oh no, come on, don't do that. Don't do
just want, and of course, give me your thoughts down below. Alright. What? What? It wasn't that bad, thankfully, but still, the fact this even happened, especially with the ongoing rumors, or at least, the big worries from the gaming community, that GTA 6 is going to be delayed again. Now, that's not 100% confirmed, but I think we covered this about a week ago or so on the channel, is that GTA 6 had a lot of rumors and a lot of inside leaks saying that the game itself was not even close to being finished yet. Now, we still have a few months for it to kind of get its last final little cleanups, some gets a screwdriver, fixing some bugs, whatever. But also there's a lot of they also apparently had to rewrite the ending of the game too from a lot of leaks that came out. So this is not looking good. Because right now, Edinburgh fire crews rushed to the Rockstar North offices on Monday at 5 a.m. after a reported explosion in a boiler room. According to the Herald and Edinburgh Live, fire crews stayed on the scene as the Grand Theft Auto 6 developer's office for 3 hours, working to secure structural damage to the building. Thankfully, no casualties have been reported so far as a result of this incident, but there literally was an explosion at the offices from GTA 6.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. That's enough to get on that. We don't want to hamper on bad news, you feel me? But, so, that's, okay, so that's what they're doing. I bet. It's cool. I just, you know, you know, you know, I see, I see a little bit, but this way I look at it. This how I see it, man. Okay. Grand Theft Auto 6 is like going to be a groundbreaking game, right? So therefore, they're going to have sentient AI characters. That takes a lot of computing. That takes a lot of GPU power and a lot of, hardware power. They'll put it like that. I don't even have to get the specifics. So that means these things are going to be running hot. Extremely, extremely hot. So I don't think it was like nobody trying to throw no bomb in there or nothing like that to sabotage it. But I think that just the mere fact of it being such a groundbreaking game, the servers ran so hot that they exploded. You feel me? So to me, I would put some money into NVIDIA because they're going to need more servers. You feel me?
Yeah, that's automatic. That's going that been good stuff from back then.
Right?
Yeah, but honestly, to me, they just hyping it up more. And the longer the delay, the when that do come out, everybody and their mom gonna be at the store buying that, bro.
Shit, you best believe I'm gonna try to get it digitally, so that way it can just be downloaded and time to play. You feel me?
Boy, I'm gonna tell you, boy, if you could buy two of them, buy two of them. If you get the hard copy, buy two of them and resell it, cause that's what niggas gonna be doing.
Man, but I don't think they're gonna run out of copies going, cool. You feel me? If they do though, that is a good strategy.
But yeah, they said it's gonna supposed to be like they supposed to have like a whole thing like a section or a whole like you say that server thing or whatever where it's just that the whole thing gonna be like on its own thing.
Yeah.
Like the game itself gonna be on a whole like how the phones are they own network or something like that.
Yes.
It's
gonna be on its own
something
server.
Like yeah, its own thing like a game. And it's gonna be game breaking, bro. It's gonna be games after this. I think if this launch off gonna be off the chain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because even if they do that in like basketball, like which would kind of be a little bit harder but they would have to like reflect it off of the real player. But like, man, just to know that your player might be good or he might just be like that's different. You feel me?
And imagine the people playing it in VR, bro, virtual reality.
If they make that for virtual reality, we might have to figure out a way to get involved with that. When I say that, like we gotta build a building or something. That's cool. We gotta figure out a way.
Yeah, well, that virtual reality is something different, bro.
Yeah, our podcast gonna be in there for sure too, where y'all can pull up at the studio and see us in there talking. You best believe we gonna find a way.
Oh boy.
Yeah. We might even play some basketball with you. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, boy. The future gonna be real. It's gonna be real.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of virtual. A lot of people that's gonna be their thing, bro. They gonna be in the house. That's what they gonna be. And imagine if you could make real money in that in the game, so you could spend it in real life and all they put it where you could order things like Amazon and stuff while you in the game for real.
I think that's definitely going to be a part of it, of course. I think that's why they're
Bro,
trying
you
to
know how
push
much people gonna stay
Bitcoin.
in there? Yeah, bro, you know how much people gonna actually stay inside that game, bro?
and,
Like,
and, and won't even be entertaining real life too
I,
much.
no, no. You
Really?
go order your food and everything while you in the game. You could, you know what I'm saying? Everything.
Yeah.
Pay your bills, all that, bro. I think the future gonna be something like that, bro, where people just gonna be just into the whole thing, bro.
Right.
Like locked into the whole thing. They never they in VR for the they
But
just stuck in it.
yeah, but I still think it's going to be people who gotta come outside too, because it is an experience to be outside too. You feel me? So I think it's going to be people that
Yeah,
experience everything.
yeah. But you're gonna have the ones who I'm trying to tell you, bro. You're gonna have the ones who gonna be locked in, bro.
I feel that. I feel that. Nah, that's reality, bro. That's reality, man. And like, yeah, so hey, these things will happen, man. But see, speaking about all this metaverse and everything, man, let's see who created the father of AI, man. The father. See what they gotta say. I got a clip for you. Let's check it out.
Can we bring our guest up? Hey,
Hey,
How are you?
how are
good
Hi
to
you?
see
guys,
you
how are
again.
you?
We are
Good.
It's good
good.
to
How you
see you
feeling?
again. I'm feeling
Good to see you.
great. I'm just a place. It's not.
So
Thank
this
you
is
so
vitally
much.
important. So, okay, Lisa Blackwell. So, all right, some backstory. If you follow NVIDIA, you know that every year they come out with a new chip, and they name the chip after a historical figure, like one of the top scientists in the world, somebody that has contributed to artificial intelligence, somebody that like a pioneer in that space. Last year, chip was named Blackwell. So Blackwell before Ruben is this year.
Hmm.
Ruben hasn't come out yet. So currently, Blackwell is the most advanced chip I've ever created. Um, Now, the interesting thing is that Blackwell was named after David Blackwell. David Blackwell is Lisa's grandfather. This is a very interesting story, and we're gonna play a visual to talk about it. And then but before we play the visual, can you just cue this up for us?
Sure. So you're about to see 10 minutes of what is a concept reel for the documentary that we're creating about my grandfather's story. And it really has a little bit of the sort of linchpin that everything turned around on when I start digging into the story and what I discovered, and you guys can really see sort of what that looks like. And again, this is the concept reel for the documentary.
Let's play it, shall we? All right.
National Medal of Science student David Blackwell, University of California, Berkeley.
I would like to introduce you to a very, very big GPU, named after David Blackwell.
Fundamental contribution to probability theory, mathematical statistics, information theory, mathematical logic, Blackwell games.
David Blackwell was a great amongst greats. He was a great mathematician, and one of the great.
Blackwell was a pioneer who was ahead of his time.
I thought I knew my grandfather. A is it done, my T is it dust, and a 5% dividend man all the way. Years later, NVIDIA named their platform Blackwell. That's when I started digging and discovered my grandfather, Professor Blackwell, architect of the mathematics behind artificial intelligence.
there are many, many standard tools that people use all the time that are named after names. You know, Blackwell spacers and the Raoult-Blackwell theorem. Blackwell nowadays is known for what's called the Blackwell-Raoult theorem. It's sort of like saying if something happens frequently enough, you should be able to kind of predict what's going to happen next. However, there might be some bias in some of that data. That's essentially what the Blackwell-Raoult theorem tells you, is that there's a way you can kind of estimate what should happen, but then minimize the bias that you would have there in the data. And this is an amazing approach to doing statistics. If Blackwell were alive today, he would certainly be the one to raise up his hand and say, you know, look, there's bias in the eyes, there's bias in the training data that we're using, and we really need to think about minimizing these as more and more people use these models.
I was very clear that I was going to be a school teacher. My father had a friend who was on the school board, and before I finished high school, he already told my father that if I went to college and got a degree, he would get me a job teaching. And this was in the Depression. And it was a great relief to me and everybody else when it was clear what my future was going to be. After I got my bachelor's degree in 3 years, I decided to spend my 4th year getting a master's degree. But then at the end of my 4th year, I was encouraged to apply for a fellowship to go on for a PhD, and I did. And then, of course, my objective changed. There were perhaps 25 awards. 22 of them required teaching assistant responsibilities. 3 of them were pure fellowships. And everybody applied for both things, and the lucky 3 got the fellowships. And one of my colleagues who also applied told me that I was going to get one of the fellowships. And I said, how do you know? And he said, well, you're good enough to be supported, and they're not going to put you in front of a classroom. And he was right.
They were not going to put you in front of a classroom because?
Because I'm black.
Wow. I really look. We already know it, man. See, that's how it go, man. Like you say, he's like, they won't put you in front of the classroom because you black. What type of back rabbit stuff they trying to maintain, bro? That's the stuff I be talking about, man. And you know, it's one of them sad things, man. It really is. You know, we gotta go through so many things just to be something, and then on the other end, the point playing you like that, man, that's crazy, man. But I'm gonna see if I can go through it, man, because that's a long little clip, man. You know. But let's get back to the clip, man. Let's get back to the good part of the clip. Go ahead, Aku. You can say something before we get back to it.
You already know. You already know. Once up, always up. You know how.
Hey, yo. No matter how smart you is, right? God, boy. That's funny, man. It's like,
Hey, trust me. You already know, bro. Trust me. You already know, man. You know. You know how it go, man. You could never do enough for these people, bro. And in a way, and I kind of fault them. You feel me? Because it's like you trying to fit into their program. You see what I'm trying to say? And they just trying to keep their program for them, in a way. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but they program was never they program. They stole the program. They trying to keep the program they stole.
See, yeah, I get what you're saying, but you got to also realize too, when we develop our program, they come to try and destroy our program. So you see what I'm trying to say? So even we can't win for losing, bro. Because even when we go to ourselves and develop our own, because we already know what we did to majority of the stuff, like you say, it's things we did. You see what I'm saying? We came up with. You see what I'm saying? So, it's like they can't live without us, but then they can't give us that equal thing, bro.
Yeah, though, bro, and that's the whole thing behind it, cool, is that we was the one that originally brought this information to them by some of the closest relatives called the Moors, you know, and with that information, yeah, they kept on doing certain things and they kept on stealing. See, as we feel like as every part, as I see and I finally I realize that every part of their advancement was done by black people, but they take the credit. Let's make it seem like it's them doing it. That's why in the recent times, it seems like there's slow advancement. Why? Because they don't have much black people that they can steal from now. Because we kind of understanding it a little bit. So it's like we tend to hide our brilliances, which is kind of sad. Because the world actually can be advanced much more further. But people tired of getting their intellectual property stolen from them, you know? But
Yeah.
shout out to NVIDIA though. I didn't know it was gonna be NVIDIA they talked about, but shout out to NVIDIA for actually giving some type of credit by at least naming a chip after the dude. But I hope his family gets some money off of that chip too, though. If that's the case. At least for using the name, you know what I mean? Give me at least 2% royalties for using the name.
Anything is plenty, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know? And that's how it goes, man. So, but let's get back to the clip, see what Livermore Goody did, man. Then we're going to hop into the subconscious mind programming. You get it? We're going to hop into that. Cool on it, man. Appreciate the hard work, dedication.
Because the wife of the chairman of the Berkeley math department said, well, I wouldn't want to see us hire somebody that I couldn't invite to my home. Yet, Jersey Neyman realized that David Blackwell was David Blackwell and did hire him over these awful people's dead bodies. But to try to get David to tell any story of that sort, he just wasn't a negative person.
My grandfather came to UC Berkeley in 1954. That was the same year that the Brown versus the Board of Education came down, 1954. And my grandparents are driving across the country with their 7 kids with the Green Book. There was this book that they had to use to get across the country so they knew where they could sleep, safe places that they could sleep. Then when he got here, he wasn't offered the customary hospitality. And so he went, and they didn't have housing. They slept in Tilden Park for 2 months. Well, and he would go commute and teach at the school. 7 children.
When we traveled, and we did travel a lot in the car, in the station wagon, when we would travel, he would have a map, and he would give each of us a map, and he would have gasoline estimates, time estimates for how long it's going to take us, estimates for how long we go to the bathroom, estimates for what the traffic was going to be. But along the way, he kept us all engaged at our own level. And it was remarkable to have children 10 years apart, one's very young and the other one is much more mature, and still keep them all engaged. They somehow felt equal to the challenge. It was just reflective of his considerate manner of teaching.
Your grandfather was the most delightful, friendly, warmest person. I just remember him with a smile on his face.
all the years I had heard people talk about David Blackwell, they never talked about him being angry or bitter. Most importantly, they never talked about him saying anything negative about anyone else. And that, I think, truly is a testament to his character. That's what I strive to do, is to really say, maybe things have happened negatively, but let me not try to dwell on that. Let me try to move forward to say, what are positive things that are happening, and what are ways that I can make this world a better place?
You have arrived at a developers conference. There will be a lot of science described, algorithms, computer architecture, mathematics.
In March last year, NVIDIA unveiled its most ambitious GPU architecture. We named it Blackwell in honor of Dr. Blackwell. Today, we're witnessing the dawn of the AI era, and the Blackwell architecture is the engine that's powering this new industrial revolution. We strive each day to honor Dr. Blackwell's remarkable legacy by bringing the promise of AI to industries, developers, and researchers worldwide.
Specifically to African Americans, I would say, don't consider your race as a handicap. If you want to go in a direction, go in that direction. In other words, make decisions on the same basis as if you were Chinese or white or anything else. Don't worry so much about race. It's going to be a factor, but let other people worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
David Blackwell was the epitome of excellence. We had a booth at a math conference. An individual walked by. He wasn't a black mathematician. He pauses at the table, looks at the picture of Blackwell, and is very confused, and then says, I'm a statistician, but that picture can't be right. David Blackwell wasn't black. So I asked him, so how are you convinced that he wasn't black? And he said, well, there's this Blackwell-Rao theorem, and it's an amazing theorem. It just never crossed my mind that Blackwell could be black.
So imagine if David Blackwell didn't have to be hidden 50 years ago. If he wasn't hidden 50 years ago, what would STEM look like today? What's it going to look like tomorrow if we don't uphold his face and those like him?
Okay. That's Mr. Blackwell right there, man. The father of AI, you dig? And that's the thing, man. They hold them back because of racism, man. Racism killed a lot of creativity and a lot of things that may have being good for the world, not end up being good at all. So it's just one of them things, man. And it is what it is, man. You feel me? We just gotta keep on pushing through it because the world needs what you got, and just make sure try to find a way to make money from the intelligence that you have, because they will take your stuff and make it seem like it's their stuff, and you ain't got no good stuff. You feel me? So protect your intellectual property, but we always gotta get the word from Billy Carson, man, because Billy Carson, he hops into a whole different realm of thinking, man. And sometimes it's cool to just realize that the world itself can be more than what meets the eye. I guess we may not understand everything or understand everything that goes on, So it's like we say, hold on, be strong. And what they have taught us to be barriers may not even be barriers at all. Because once you operate on certain levels of life, everything might fly right. You feel me? So, What you think, Cool?
Like your boy say, don't let racism hold you back. If you feel like doing something, go ahead on and do what you gotta do, and create what you're gonna create. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. Cross that bridge, because there's always someone going. You know what I'm saying? Someone gonna see your
vision, right?
Right. And someone gonna say see your potentials too. So you know what I'm saying? Just do you and keep doing what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Stay forward.
That's it right there. Cool. And that's the thing, man. So it's like once you have power in your mind, ain't nothing that you can't achieve, man. You know what I mean? And don't hold certain things on your mind too long, because it's really just holding you back from creating whatever you want to create in this world. You feel me? Whether it be a girl, broken feelings, or even somebody talking stupid to you. You feel me? Don't let it consume too much of your mind. Because fuck them. It ain't about them. I said it.
You said it.
But let's get into another clip, man. Let's see what Buddy gonna talk about subconscious. He say subconscious mind programming, man. Let's see how you do that. Yeah, that'll help you out a lot if you know how to do it.
Who gave you that name? Did you choose your name inside the womb? Somebody gave you that name. Most of us are walking around with someone else's belief systems because they've been taught to us. They've been forced on us. So your belief systems aren't even yours. And then we've been told that depending on the way that your skin reflects sunlight, you're either this race or that race or this race, all based on the way that your skin reflects sunlight or absorbs sunlight. So we've been given all of this framework of this archetype of who we are. Except the archetype is extremely flawed. The archetype is extremely inaccurate. A lot of people don't realize that because of the deception that we've been under, extreme deception with the false identity that I talked about, that we've been given, our skewed perception of ourselves gives us a skewed perception of reality. So when we think that we're understanding our life and what's going on in our destiny, the path that we're on it's carved in stone and this is our destiny, we don't realize that's all a fallacy. Because your identity is not your thoughts. And this is why a lot of people are suffering with abundance. They get to a plateau and they just kind of get stuck, right? If you still see yourself as broke, unworthy, or stuck, no amount of affirmations is going to override that subconscious programming. The subconscious programming is extremely strong. It literally runs our lives. It's the programming code running on our processor. It's literally creating our reality moment by moment. We're allowing it, I should say, to create our reality moment by moment. Instead of us taking control and reprogramming the subconscious, but you could only do that when you bring awareness. It's about aligning your inner blueprint with your desired outcome. Because we all have the God power. Every single one of us has God power.
Come on.
And that doesn't mean that we can wave a magic wand and create a planet. That's not the God power I'm talking about. I'm talking about the blueprint over the control of your frequency and your vibration. I'm talking about the signal on the frequency that you're sending out into the quantum field. Because the quantum field is a mirror. You heard me talk about this recently where I went into a private meeting.
Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. Before you keep going. See, sometimes, that's why I say, sometimes you need Billy Carson sometimes, man. Because he think in a different frame, which sometimes you got to think in, bro. Like, I always say that are cool. Like, man, look, we got to portray from within what we want to see without, man. If we positive within, man, only thing we could do is win. That's why it's like, even from Blackwell, it's like, even I'm saying, don't hamper on the negatives, man. It's like, be aware of it, know that it can happen, but that don't mean it's hamper on it. That don't mean stay in that situation. That don't mean allow that situation to affect you. You gotta maneuver. And the way you maneuver is by having positive thoughts with it, taking positive thoughts with it, rejecting negative, protecting your energy, protecting your peace. You feel me? That's what it's about. You dig me? That's what it's all about. Knowing the surroundings. Man, that's what's up, Billy Carson. And he said it as far as the frequency, man. Know what you're putting out. What you're putting out is what you get back. Real talk. Real talk. That's why you don't see R&B singers getting all shot up all the time and stuff like that. You feel me? You'll see them rap dudes getting shot up because they talking that dumbness.
But you see that what you call it, they be getting cases though, boy. They be getting them all the cases though. They don't get boy. They get different cases, boy. They got they boy too. They set up the same way too, but it's a different way though. You right though. You right.
They based off of what they put out there, they get that different type of energy.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Honestly, you right, bro. You honesty is correct, bro. You are so correct, and a lot of people don't take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying?
That's correct.
Yeah, a lot of people don't take that, or even aware of it. Some people just not even aware of it too. You know what I'm saying? The ones who are aware of it, they just don't care. But you know, you right, bro. You are totally you. You don't see the R&B getting shot up.
Neo still out there doing his thing. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, even Chris Brown realized it. Yeah, he realized that because you remember he started to try to rap a little bit, right? And then that's when he got the case with Rihanna, and then that's when he got his shit shot up. And then he's like, hold on, let me go back to singing, bitch. He went back to singing real quick, boy. Stop playing with me, boy.
Yeah, but you know your boy, banging though. You know he part of he Chris Brown.
Yeah, he had a little error of that, man. But see, when you rich like that, you can go bang for a second and get up out of there. You ain't gotta stay in there. Yeah. You feel me?
No.
And look,
plus his OG probably gave him that umbrella to be able to do what he do.
Yeah,
so nobody could mess with him.
Right,
you know
like, him being in the gang is way different. Yeah, way different from anybody else. So he there for the money. They making sure the money gonna be alright. They ain't messing up with
Right.
You feel me? Cause he probably stay on payroll. He got an automatic deposit. But y'all know what, cool, man. We gotta hop back into this one though, because Billy, he rocking fire, bro. I don't want to take too much. He rocking fire, bro. I gotta hop back into the clip, bro. He doing his thing. Be telling the truth with somebody.
With top secret clearance in private space back in 2018 at the Space Symposium in Colorado. In this meeting, some of the top execs in private space were sitting there, some of the top aerospace companies, and they were conversing. Some of the greatest physicists and scientists, quantum physicists, theoretical physicists, and they had mentioned this technology. It's not really technology because it already exists within the universe itself, but they had found a way to really, I would say, access it in a more directed way. Okay? A more controlled environment, I should say. That's what I should say, a controlled environment. I can talk about it now because it's been declassified from PS, private space, and it's been now brought to the general public. A huge release went out about this just a month and a half ago. And now all the major news outlets are publishing articles on it. It's called the quantum mirror. This quantum mirror actually exists. So they have found a way to isolate this quantum field and take packets of data and put them on photons. And then they transmit those photons into the field. And the photons go in, but then they loop around and they come back because the universe is a mirror, literally. When they come back, though, the data is different. They found a way to take a sneak peek or a peer into the future through this quantum mirror. Now, it's still being researched, still being studied, but what's happening is they have finally found a way to take a peek, or at least get data and information back to future outcomes. But you see, human beings have the ability to do the same thing. We can do that because we have the original quantum computer.
Hold on. So he said that they basically found a way to look into the future. That's what he's saying. Wow. That's different. But now, you know, deja vu exists, and maybe, I don't know, is that something? You say we can see into the future, bro. Okay. Oh, I thought you said something. I don't know if you're trying to say something, but yeah, seeing into the future is crazy, bro. That's different, though. That's different. I believe in deja vu sometimes, like when you maybe get that in your mind and like you can see into the future a little bit. But I don't know, bro. That's a whole different thing. I don't know if you're trying to say anything, Aku, because I can't hear you, bro. I can hear you. But that's different, bro. But we gonna hop back into the clip, bro. Unless Aku got something to say, but he about to tell us how we got into it, as we have the ability to, as humans, to do that thing. Wow. Let's get back into the clip, though. But you gotta mute it, Aku, because it's making some weird noises. Like alien noises. Thank you,
on our shoulders, and we're connected automatically into this quantum field. We are directly connected quantum computer on our shoulders, and we're connected automatically into this quantum field. We are directly connected to the quantum field. We just aren't aware of it. And so what we have to do is realize our connectedness. Distance is an illusion. Separation is an illusion. Individuality is an illusion. There's only one. There's only one consciousness. And we're all receiving a dot number frequency of that conscious stream, because consciousness is not created in the brain. The brain is downloading a consistent stream of consciousness from higher dimensions. The mind connects to up to 11 dimensions. And theoretical physicists like Michio Kaku say that, according to their mathematical models, the universe itself is 11 dimensions. Anytime they try to use a mathematical model higher than 11 dimensions, it collapses back down to 11 for stability. So 11, 11. You see 11, 11 a lot? It's just a fractal of what really exists and what we're in and who we are and what we're connected to. And I bet on the esoteric level, each one of those dimensions in our mind and the universe connect like a chakra system going all the way up. Most people, if I walk up to them and ask them if they're an adult, or an older teen or up, what's 2 times 2? Oh, most people will say, oh, it's 4. And then I say, well, why is it 4? Now they've got to think for a minute. They've got to think, they've got to, why is it 4? They initially don't have an immediate answer in most cases. Why? Because we have been taught in a very, very bad way. Our education system has taught us to memorize answers without solving problems. Hence, the world we live in is full of problems not being solved on a daily basis. And then we wonder why we're living in this complete swirl of entropy. Because we're not solving any problems. We're not bringing any solutions. Because we were never taught to bring solutions. That's why. So don't be down on yourself. You were never taught to bring solutions. You were only taught to memorize answers. We've become nothing more than a civilization full of parrots. We regurgitate information with no understanding, no discernment, no comprehension whatsoever. We just put the numbers on the grid and the times table. Remember, oh, okay, if the match is here, then it's over here. But this is the answer over here. This is the answer over here. We just memorize all the answers. We have no idea why. But when you start figuring out the why, when you start solving problems to get to the answer, then you reach the next level consciously. This world, the people that run this world, they don't want problem solvers. They want parrots. They want somebody that can just regurgitate information like a robot. We have to stop being parrots. We need to start being thinkers, discerners, and comprehenders. We need to become solutions providers. We need to seek deeply the answers to problems and issues that we have in our lives.
Boom. I agree with that. I agree with that, Billy. I agree with that, Billy, man. Shout out to Billy, man. They showing that, hey, you got the ability to do it. All you gotta do is put your mind to it. You feel me? Be intelligent, move intelligently, keep on grooving, just standing up to things that people may believe that you can't do. And you know, don't let their disbelief become your belief. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Cool.
Yeah, bro, I know exactly what you're saying, man. Majority of the thing, because everything we taught there from school time, like you said, everything is basically remembering and regurgitating answers. That's why a lot of time right now when you tell people about certain things that's outside their box, they be like, oh, I didn't know that's where it originated from, or that's where this come from, or that and that, because a lot of people don't shoot. Ain't nobody really like school like that. They just did that to get a grade.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
we
I'm saying?
conditioned that to even when you give a different answer, they say that's wrong. You know?
Right, right.
So it would never
Because
like
it didn't go along with their textbook. But sometimes you realize you was right. You see what I'm saying?
All along. Exactly. That's how it be, bro. And so that's what he was talking about. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say because they realize they condition us that way because they don't want independent thinkers.
Exactly. Exactly. Even solving the problem of getting money and stuff, they want us to solve it in their manner and in their certain way, in their certain fashion. And that's why shout out to ISO Speed. Because he got it.
And they only want you to get money the way they want you to get it, and the avenues they want you to get it.
And at a certain
the
level.
ones that they don't control.
Right. Because when they have the access to who have money and at certain levels of which they have it, then it's like they kind of have a certain control over you because they put so much to be exchanged upon money. You know what I mean? Time,
right.
health. You know what I mean? All that stuff is exchanged upon money. So it's a thing, man. It's a thing. You feel me? But it's a thing that you could push through. Like, you know, to even get to a certain lighter part of it, it's like what took place this year in football, man. If you look at how they try to sabotage Shadour's career, you feel me? And, you know, I feel like he still pulled through, man. I feel like he is deserving to be the rookie of the year, man. I really feel that way. You feel me? And because matter of fact, they fired his coach and kept him. Hello. So that should show you something right there, man. It's like they had to blame it on somebody, but we don't know what the Browns like what they're gonna do because they still might try to pick up another quarterback and try to make Shador. You know what I mean? But I just hope that Shador get picked up by a different team. What you think about this?
Yeah, but there's a rumor. There's a rumor saying he might go to the Seahawks or somewhere else, bro. Someplace. They sell somewhere else, something like that, bro. They say Seahawks or something like that might pick. One other team's supposed to be picking them up for next year or something like that.
I hope you go to the Vikings, man. That'll be a perfect Vikings jersey.
Man, come on, man.
And we can have some hope.
The man trying to get on the winning team, man. He ain't trying to be in there stick with him.
I could throw low blows. Okay. I see how it go. I see how it go. Okay. The Seahawks is going to the Super Bowl,
bro. He will make it to the playoffs for at least one year.
Hey, man, we was almost there though. Nah, not really, but still though, dude. At least we ain't make it to the playoffs and then lost.
That's all right. We was there though. We know how the grass felt.
Oh man, it was cold outside. God. We don't know. We was inside. Yeah. The food tastes good though. Then let you know. Yeah, boy. We'll be next year though. If we get Shador, we'll be in there, bro. If we get Shador, we'll be in there, bro. Cause we got a Hall of Fame wide receiver, bro. We'll be in there. We'll be in there if we get Shador.
Y'all gonna do all right next year, bro. Y'all gonna do all right.
If we get Shador, bro, if we don't get Shador, we gotta pick up a good quarterback, bro. It gotta be a good quarterback, preferably like somebody who can run. But
no, because the year before last year, y'all wasn't that good, and then y'all came back. But no, last year, the year before that, like two to 3 years ago, y'all didn't do good. And then y'all came back last year and y'all did good. And then y'all go back this year and y'all ain't do too good this year. It's like every other year y'all just go up and down, bro.
Up and down. Yeah, one year we doing good, next year we ain't.
Oh, one year y'all be over 10 games, 10, 11, 12 games, and then the next year y'all could barely make 500. So I don't know what y'all be doing with, bro. I don't know.
I don't know either, man. But if we talk about your team, the Bills, though, I don't know what y'all don't want it.
Oh,
y'all just don't want it,
bro. I don't know. We got something. I don't know. Bro.
Y'all get close, but y'all just don't want it. Y'all don't want it.
Boy, they got something in the contract saying they can't win it, bro. Boy, I don't know. Boy,
cause y'all be choking a lot.
People be at the door, then it's like, golly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think they be at the door and then they turn the sprinklers on and run them niggas out the yard, bro. I don't know, bro. God.
Right? Oh man.
Well, cause y'all, bro, like you say, bro, we be right there most of the time. We be right there, bro.
All right. Let me see if I can find the Shador jersey. Oh boy, they got that for a lot. I might get that bitch though. That bitch for 129.
Well, I don't know how we gonna do next year because we supposed to be having a new coach. So shoes, we can't tell you what we gonna be doing next year, bro.
True that. But I don't know. Did y'all get a new coach?
System. They brought Coach back. Last time I heard, they fired the coach, bro. The head coach, and shoot. So you know that's a new system they bringing in. If they bring in the new coach, that's a whole new system.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to see him in the car. Okay, I guess it is like 129. Well, I want the white one though. Let's see. That brown one go crazy, but I don't want. I get the brown one. I get the brown one. I get
The Vikings what? What you
Nah,
talking about?
I'm gonna get Shador Sanders jersey, bro. The Vikings he ain't do good enough for me to buy a jersey, bro. Get him no money, bro. Look at all that.
Browns Shador jersey.
Jersey, yeah, I'm finna pick one up right now.
All right, then go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah. Yeah, after the show. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, bro.
Hey, who number 24 is on? I gotta see who number 24 is on the Browns.
Why you like that number 24?
Yeah, that's my number, bro. That's my number, bro.
242 stand up already.
That's the number I had when I played what you call it, City League, bro.
Already.
24, bro.
There you go.
Oh, boy.
Let's see what this mic'd up all about, man. We gonna watch some clips and see what Shador Sanders talking about, man. Good. He might be ready.
What's up? Hey, I'm going upstairs. Here we go. We don't need you doing nothing deep. We need you right here. Hey, T, you outside to the right? I'm a... Okay. Stop! There.
Get out. Now he can run. Get out. Get out.
I know I'm doing that.
Keep the ball up. Keep the ball up.
I'm definitely doing that.
Yeah, they practicing, man. They gotta get ready for it. They gotta get ready for the Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl tonight. Shador Sanders in the Pro Bowl.
You gotta take their arm mobility with this. You know what I mean? Listen, the key is whenever we close body goal line, get in. Let's go up and then body them. All you do is run them to them, push them. To who? Me? Sup? Check that out. Hold up, let me work on my catching. Damn! So you said if they blitz, then what's possible?
You can't take off.
Oh, even if they do blitz?
Yeah, 4 seconds.
If they blitz too? Yeah, just get out of my way. Just get out of my way, I'm getting open. Hey, Jamar. I got your ass on the inside? Oh, yeah.
I'm working inside.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, you snap it when you feel like it. You gotta do some swaggy though, for sure.
I'll do the worm.
Nah. That's like that's too much, like.
I'll do the worm.
You can.
It's a good worm too, though. It's not like a terrible worm. It's like.
Hey, redo it.
He kind of did it right in the middle, though.
That's the point. You're supposed to catch it. I'm just acting.
Okay, I thought you said acting the team.
Take him. I got you, man. I got you, man. I told him, what you guys? We can play 2v1. And just work that.
So when I hit 1,000 up to 4, as soon as I hit 4, we can call it sack.
Yeah. That's fire. She's going doing the thing. VMA Shador in there doing the thing. We getting ready for the Pro Bowl. Yeah, man, like I think a coach told me that earlier, man. He said he did something his dad didn't do. In his rookie year, he made it into the Pro Bowl. That's wow. That's fire, Shador. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you doing your thing. Shout out to you continuing to be the greatest that you could be. You feel me? Legendary, man. Legendary. I ain't even mad at him. But that's it for this one, my partners. That's it for this one, man. Thank y'all for rocking and sticking and staying with us, man. You know, Cool gonna unmute when he got a chance to unmute, you feel me? But thank y'all for rocking and sticking and staying with us, man. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, man. Cool, what you got for the people? What's up, Cool? What you got for the people, bro?
Only time will tell, bro. Only time will tell.
And only God can judge. Until next time, my partners, keep your head up and never get fed up. Might as well do the same. And I'll cook you.